Hey guys, Cam for 15, back at it with another video for you guys. And even though I'm a day late, or like almost a week late for this episode review, I want to get this episode review up so then tomorrow, before the new episode comes out, I'm not doing a dual episode review. But Masamune-Kun, Season 2. Well, the secret, the jig is up. It's out. We find out that, yes, it was Yoshino that was responsible for the breakup between Masamune and Aki. And, yes, we get some layers to the reason why she did it, but of course, it's obviously because Yoshino was jealous of Masamune being and getting that special time with Aki. But, you have it to where we kind of start the episode off in the same area where we ended off last week. Yoshino plays it off like as if, no, it wasn't me, I didn't do anything. And even it looked like freaking Masamune was about to believe it. But then no, Masamune's like, yeah, but even still, it makes no sense how you would know and how you keep calling me pig's foot. So he puts two and two together, and then he realizes, no, it really was you that did it. And pretty much, he asks, why did you do what you did? Because he's absolutely shocked. Because Masamune is shocked, like, why would the person that is helping me trying to get with Aki did this way back in the past to have us apart from each other? So we pretty much get the backstory. Okay, weird. My end tech issues. But anyways, Masamune was wondering why this was happening. So we get the backstory. So the backstory involves Yoshino, and we find out that Yoshino, she ended up getting like sick or whatever, and she couldn't hang around Aki or anything. And we kind of get like, obviously, the build up to the fact that we know that Aki obviously didn't really treat Yoshino with respect. Like, we see how Yoshino was writing things in journal. One of the things I caught was like, oh, Aki cut off like one of Yoshino's doll's hair and everything. And, Aki wasn't treating Yoshino with respect or anything. She was pretty much treating, Yoshino like, obviously, her maid, like a legit maid or a slave maid or something like that. So obviously, since she had the chicken pox and she was forced to stay in due to her mother saying that, she then overhears like Aki playing around with Masamune, and she's obviously very shocked of the fact, like, okay, why are you spending time with this dude and treating him respectfully and nicely, but you never do the same with me? So then it gets to the point where it's the night of the event where Masamune gets told, like, oh, go away, I never liked you, pig's foot. We know that Aki was sick that day, and obviously she was telling Yoshino about her parents getting divorced and everything. But then she's like, yeah, but I'm actually, I think I'm gonna be alone, but actually I'm not gonna be alone because I'm gonna have Masamune with me right then and there. Because we were, in their part of the flashback, Masamune promised that he would always be by Aki's side no matter what. And obviously Yoshino felt a little bit jealous by this because obviously, she's like, oh, you're treating this guy so nicely, but you don't treat me so nicely, and you're saying you're gonna be together with this guy forever. And that's when she overhears what was going on with Masamune crying out for Aki's help, pretty much because the bullies had caught up to him. And pretty much she puts on like this wig that looks similar to Aki, and then she says what she says, and we find out that was kind of the thing. Now we find out, when we come back to the present, we find Yoshino pretty much explains, like, yeah, Aki's kind of been through hell ever since that moment, and because I stupidly did that decision, she's been resenting boys, and she's been going away from boys because she felt like, oh, you just played her for a fool and everything, and it's because of me that Aki is the person she is today. And pretty much, obviously, Yoshino tells Masamune about Goto, and what he's trying to do and everything, and he says you have to, and she pretty much begs Masamune to be like, okay, you have to save Aki. Like, please save her for my sake to fix this whole issue between you two, and then you know, you can fix it, so then I can fix this issue and she can go back to who she used to be, pretty much. In the meantime, as this was all going on, Goto pretty much kind of like hangs out with Aki, who's still in this like depressed state over what happened in France with Masamune. And pretty much, obviously, we know again what Goto's doing is the whole thing of like he wants her, he doesn't care, you know, he wants to get her riches, or Aki's riches, so he can help, so Goto can help, obviously, her sister. So that's kind of the thing right then and there. So Masamune, we get to the end of the episode, he starts going after to find them. He runs into those trio of girls that is kind of Aki's like clique to an extent, and pretty much he's like, please just let me know, because there's a faker. Goto isn't who he says he is, pretty much. So they end up telling him where he went. Eventually, Masamune confronts Goto and Aki, and pretty much he hits Goto saying like, you need to stop messing around. You need to tell Aki the damn truth, pretty much, that you're not who you say you are, that you're pretty much impersonating me. So that's kind of the thing right then and there, and that's how the episode ends, and we're left off on a cliffhanger where it seems like that I'm guessing Goto is going to pretty much explain to Aki what the hell, or who she truly is and everything. So yeah, and this was like way before, and even before Masamune showed up, pretty much Aki pretty much said like, if there's anything you need me to do for you, then let me do it for you. So we'll see, we will see where it goes. But a solid episode of Masamune-Kun Season 2. Again, apologize for getting this review literally a week almost later, but it is what it is. But anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. If you guys like the video, leave a like, put in the comment section your thoughts, as well as hit that subscribe button if you want to get more Masamune Kun's Revenge content or any other anime upload to the channel. Till then, guys, stay safe out there and have a great rest of your day or night whenever you channel this video. Peace.